What you doing with that counter catcher, buddy?
Oh, the counter catcher, buddy. What are you doing there?
Hello, and welcome back to another Worst Possible Gameplay. I'm Brent.
I'm Stokes.
And today we're here to play some games for you. Today, it's Pokemon. I'm so excited to play more Pokemon. But before that, we have a little bit of housekeeping to go through. First and foremost, MagicCon Vegas is quickly approaching. If you want to, or if you're going to go, that's great. If you want to go, badges are still available. And if you do go, me, Stokes, and Shay all have a meet and greet on Saturday at 5 p.m. You can come hang out, meet, talk to us. It would be really nice because we'd love to see people there. I'm hoping for 10 people. That's my goal. That's my, when I went to do book signings
10
before.
10 passerbys are going to happen. We're going to be like, get over here.
Get over here.
Get over here. I'm signing your t-shirt. They'll be like, sir, please no.
When I would rent tables and do book signings and stuff like that, my goal was usually 10 people because I would end up paying for the table. So it ended up being a net positive, or the net zero, I guess. So that's my standard goal.
How much do we pay for this table?
Nothing.
How much was
right?
the flight and the hotel? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a totally different conversation. But yeah, so we have that going on. But then also, if you want to hang out with Shay before her live show on Sunday at 11.
Boom.
It's 11?
11.
At 11 a.m., her, CGB, Voxy, and Amy the Amazonian, they're doing the Worst Possible Commander Show live. And if you want to go there, it's first come, first serve seating. So show up if you want a seat and show up early. Hopefully we fill that place out so we get to do it again and again and again. So if you want to check it out, definitely show up early. Last bit of housekeeping we do have is Worst Possible has merch now. Head on over to coolstuffinc.com/CGB or the Cover Go Blue headquarters and pre-order some merch. You can get some sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, play mats, stickers. So a lot of cool stuff over there. If you want to check that out, please, 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 that would be really helpful. It helps support the show, helps support this channel, helps support the Commander Show, and anything else we want to come up with and do in the studio. So every little bit helps. So we really appreciate you all.
That wasn't the last housekeeping.
Oh.
We also do Mondays live.
That's true.
We just yesterday had our first Monday. It's Tuesday as we're recording this. So the Commander Show Live digital edition
That's true.
is every week on Monday. We just played the Final Fantasy pre-cons. Had a couple of games with that. And yeah, we're going to be doing that every Monday going forward. Well, it's the first time we've said that, so that was less of a clear message than get the merch, support the show.
Yes.
Come out, live, sign, 5 o'clock.
There
wasn't any of that.
I'm glad you brought it up though, because I wanted to do it at the end of the show yesterday, but CGB was in his rigmarole to wrap up the stream, and I wasn't able to like cut in, so I just like
that's how rigmaroles do. But
that's true.
It was fun. I think we had like 800 people at our highest viewing point, and it's probably across both Twitch and YouTube because we stream on both.
Yep.
But yeah, Jim Davis was there, Spike Feeders were there, and I believe Playing with Power was there.
They showed up in chat. They weren't here.
Oh,
just
true.
so everyone knows.
When I say there, I mean not here.
Yeah, not here. They were in chat. They were hanging out. It was really nice to see them.
Was Ben? Ben was here.
Yes.
So we're different apples and oranges. Apples and oranges. Anyway, Pokemon.
Anyway,
we're here to play Pokemon.
Yes, that's all the housekeeping we have. Getting into Pokemon, we're playing 2 decks today. I chose this deck because I used to play Miraidon when I used to go to tournaments and play that. This deck has Miraidon in it. It is not a Miraidon deck anymore, really. It is a Joltik box, essentially Joltik, single prizer, 1 energy, lets you do Jolting Charge, search your deck for up to 2 basic grass and electric energy cards, attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So it's just a way to just turbo out a bunch of energy, which really helps with like a Pikachu EX, which is kind of the main attacker. There's a couple, but this guy's kind of cool for his ability, being able to take a full hit and not get knocked out, just instantly go to 10 HP if it were to do a full 200 damage or more. But you can see it's a grass, electric, and metal energy, which is a weird energy typing if Joltik wasn't there to help it out. So these two kind of really help each other function and hopefully able to sneak out a few wins.
And Miraidon gets Joltiks out.
And Miraidon gets Joltiks out. And then also, because I can get so many energies with Joltik, some energies going to Miraidon isn't too bad because its Photon Phaser is really strong.
Yes.
So, and then Stokes, what are you playing?
I am playing Gardevoir EX. I didn't play it out because it is classic. It's energies go into my discard pile. For 2 damage per pull, I throw energies onto my Pokemon, and I attack with Pokemon that get stronger based on the amount of damage counters they have on them. I'm able to move some of my damage counters to maybe throw one onto that Pikachu, so it's not like a one-shot from nowhere. Yeah, I'd say that's really it. And then, a couple of the classic tech EXs that are the Squawkabillys and whatever. So it's really just focused on that one singular strategy and a bunch of random tech things to make sure that strategy happens. So
yeah, the Gardevoir is essentially the boogeyman of the meta right now. It's still something that everyone has to deal with.
I just played my first time ever as/or against. I had never done against a Gardevoir EX deck just today for the first time. So no harsh judgments, but I played Mew EX when it was the boogeyman. And I played that one really well. That was like that was much more straightforward, but I also had 30, 40, 50 games in before making my own take on it. So this is new.
And as you look at the deck lists that we'll leave in the description of the video and stuff, you may see some weird choices on the number of cards and stuff. Essentially, I left out a lot of the meta game choices that are like
things that we would take to a tournament.
Yeah, things that we take to a tournament that are like, this is in here to counter this matchup, because those two decks are only going to play against each other. So I just kind of filtered them up with some other things. Like you'll see an extra scoop up, or scoop up nets, or not scoop up nets. The super rods now. Yeah, you'll see extra soup up rods and stuff like that. So just so you know, as you look at the deck list, you go, why is there so many
soup up rods? Yeah, you just get this net out of your head, dude. What is up with you? you ever have soup in a net?
No.
It doesn't go well.
That's fair. It makes sense. All right, let's get into game one before I just talk myself into a circle.
Boom.
All right, cool. We've rolled off. We set up the game. Stokes, you won the roll. You going first or second?
Oh, I'm going first, girl.
Cool. Let's flip on over. Squawk.
Drifloon.
Ooh, and a Fezandipiti. Okay.
Yep. Squawk.
I got Squawk.
Well, hold up. Shit. Nah, I'm playing. I do have an Artizone, though.
Oh, okay.
So once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. It's not Terra, is it?
This one is not, no.
EX doesn't have a rule box, right? Because I know the V's,
no, they do. The EX rules
they did?
Because of the prizes.
I wanted one of those. Oh, yeah, because of the prizes. Damn it. I'm still going to be able to find great shit, so
yeah,
that's fine. Including a Ralts, which it's only once a turn, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And I'll pass.
Cool.
I'll shuffle and I'll pass.
I'll draw. And then I will also Artizon.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I'm going to end up going back in, so I'm going to leave that right there for a second. I
need to get more Pokemon merch. I wanted to wear a Pokemon shirt on the channel today, but I just wore the same shirt. Well, it is clean. I washed it.
But you just watched.
Just would have been back to back.
Mine is also, my Pokemon merch are sweatshirts. And I was just 70-something degrees out.
I have a Gengar hoodie, but I'm like, what am I going to wear a hoodie today? That's crazy.
I'm going to Ultra Ball, discarding a Boss Order and an Arven, for everyone wondering. I'm going to go get out my Miraidon.
Dude, I can't imagine having a not full art Boss's orders. Seriously, dude. That's crazy.
Some chump.
How many Pokemon decks do you have now? Like, ready?
Ready?
Full.
Ready? It's actually just these two, because I tore them all apart and I just have the piles of cards to build what we need to.
You're doing it like I used to do Magic.
Yes. Technically, there is two.
I've been wondering how I'm going to do it for Gundam.
Oh, if you have decks built, or
I might have just play sets non-foil of everything, and then the deck I like the most, bling that out. But then I'm like, once standard rotates and once other shit, like it's not like the singleton format. The multiplayer format, you can use 60 cards, like you can use multiples. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to Crispin, so I'm going to search my deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, and put one in my hand and attach one to a Pokemon.
God, look at that start, dude. Oh, there's 2 cards I could draw that would change the game.
So one of these energies, I'm going to say, doesn't really matter, but the Metal Energy is going to attach with Crispin, and then I'm going to attach an Electric Energy for turn, which is what I got.
Hey, whoa.
From my deck that I just almost knocked over. And then I'm going to retreat. And then I'm going to Squawk and Seize, discarding a Psychic and a Metal Energy.
Does Crispin attach an energy?
Yeah. So Crispin, search for 2 energy cards of different types. They got to be basic. Reveal them, put one into your hand, and attach one other to the one of your Pokemon.
I was wondering how you got 2 energies attached. I was like, what did I miss?
Crispin.
It's always Crispin.
Always.
Damn Crispin.
And then I am going to Jolting Charge, so I'm going to search my deck for 2 Grass Energies and 2 Electric Energies, and that is my turn, because it is an attack, even though it's not doing damage.
You got it. Draw. Shit! I'll be fine.
I'm sure you will be.
Those are in your hand?
Nope, they get attached.
Joltik attaches them?
Attaches them. I'm just wondering how heavy I want to... Heavy hand... Yeah, let me do... I'll do this. Actually, I'll do 3 on there. And then...
Oh my god. Wow.
Whoa!
I'm an Iono.
Okay.
I was sad. I thought they went to your hand. I was like, great, he'll just shuffle them away.
Awesome.
Well, not shuffle, but you know.
Yeah. That's
all right. 2, 4, 6, baby. I'm an artisan.
Yep.
Monkey Dore. Monkey Dore.
Yep, that's going to be an important piece to take out Pikachu. So
we'll see. We'll see how important it really is if I can make anything happen. Then I'm going to Earthen Vessel.
Oh, okay.
A basic energy. To go get basic energies. Guess which energy type I got?
Psychic.
Actually, I can get 2.
I was going to say. I was thinking. I was
like, wait a minute.
You might want to get a Psychic and a Dark.
Because this Monkey Dory is new tech. Again, I haven't played this deck before.
Right.
Like the Gardevoir style. But having witnessed it online and things, I'm like, well, everyone just uses Psychic. Like exclusively.
Yeah, the Monkey Dory is the new tech with the darkness.
So that'll go darkness energy attached for turn onto the Monkey Dory. All right. How many? What do I got? How do I do? Boom. Boom. I'm going to Nest Ball.
Okay.
Which will get onto the bench. Mew. All right, I got Mew.
How's it going over there?
Fucking, what am I doing, dude? I'll just Ultra Ball this away.
Okay.
Basic energy going away. But what do I want to get with it? You know? What do I want to do?
I mean, there's some good options.
You know what? Just to get it out, because I want to see it.
Screamtail.
I'll put the Screamtail out.
So you got essentially 2 viable attackers right now. 1 step away from a Gardevoir.
I know, that's the tough part do you build 2? There's only 2 Gardevoirs in the whole deck. So I was like, does it make sense to do? Anyway, I'm going to Mew.
Makes sense.
That was what I really wanted. And I'll pass.
All right, I'm going to draw. It's not what I wanted to draw.
It's funny how this game needs so many, like, we'll say 2, 3 card combos, but they need to be, like, in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so used to having if I can tutor it and cast it out and have it set up, but this is, well, I need to be able to, this one requires a discard, but I want to discard an energy. But the only card I have available to discard is the card that I need to use once I get the thing that I discarded to go get. Then I'll be able to play both of them at the same time. But if I do that, well, then do I have enough cards for Mew? Do I have enough cards?
No, yeah, that makes sense. That seems absolutely crazy.
We're in the tank like this is, like we're the feature match. You know?
I know. Oh, I'm just
trying to... Is that just how we are?
I mean,
that's why I play casual. That's why I play Commander, dude.
Well,
makes my heart rate get too high. Maybe it's this Zoa. Well, maybe it's this White Peach Zoa is making me fucking 210 beats per minute.
So here's the thing is, I have a real easy play. Just retreat, attack, discard 3 energies and do 300 damage to a 70 HP Drifloon. So I'm trying to see if there's any other option that's not my actual move, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, right now, obviously it's allowing me another turn of potential do stuff set up, but you do his attack and put the energies onto Miraidon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's ready for a retreat and attack as like a more repeatable offense.
Yeah, I think that's probably the smarter play. And I guess So I'll do because I think my other option was I was thinking actually switching up Squawk, attach, do 20 damage, move 2 basic energies from my discard to one of my bench Pokemon, which I've never done with Squawk before.
He hits for damage?
I didn't know. But here's the thing is I don't want to give you 2 damage counters.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
No, that makes good sense.
So Bravery Charm, I am going to do Jolting
Bravery Charm. I like what you're saying. I'm ready, dude. Not getting priority in your turn always keeps me itching. Hello?
Oh my God.
Hello?
There's so many electric energies in my prizes right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh no, this is really bad.
Sharking.
Oh my God.
I talked him into the bad play.
Oh my God.
Well, that's great news for me. So I
guess
I wonder if taking this thing out's actually like my, because obviously you knocked that out, that's great, but my energies are always available to me as long as I have a Gardevoir out. But if I take this energy away and you use that attack, how do you get energies back?
I have super rods.
Because then you start, well, yeah, but they go into you're going here.
Yeah.
But then this is the thing you
Then
use.
I have to-
Okay,
yeah.
you have a grass that, okay, it's not an electric attack.
No.
It's a colorless attack.
Yeah.
A normal
Oh my gosh.
attack.
I mean, I did my attack, so it's your turn.
Oh, yeah, duh, right. Drop. Gardevoir.
That's scared of. So.
Dude, Professor's research.
Okay.
Dude, Professor's research. Oh, I put a Super Rod and a Night Stretcher in there.
So if I had, I searched my deck my whole first turn. I should have known the limited number of electric energies. So I should have knocked out the Drifloon just to get more electric energies in hand. So that was really just
To get
that
more
was the
electric
problem.
energies in
Because
hand.
there's probably, I think there's 6 in the deck. So
Well,
there's
but
3 out here.
you
So.
didn't know that until you...
Well, I did because I searched my first turn. If I had looked.
Well, clearly you didn't fucking know because you just did it a
I
second
know,
time. And
I
you're
know.
like, I'll just go take it for him.
I know.
All right, well,
what was that about us going in the tank and really thinking about it?
Well, that was after your first search.
True.
I wasn't in the tank for my first search. I came in easy, then realized the stakes were high too late. Secret box, discarding energy,
Oh my gosh.
artisan.
Okay.
Secret box.
Let's go find.
Search for an item, tool, supporter, stadium.
Dang. That's a lot.
Item.
Scratch that.
Didn't happen. That item didn't happen.
Never happened. It's a little off camera, so no one will know.
Fuck.
Surprised?
Yes.
We're both getting screwed by prizes this game. That's crazy.
Okay.
Right
Okay, I think the math might work for me. Let's just try it. Let's try it without thinking too hard. I gave it a 1 pass in my head, didn't recheck myself.
Yeah.
So it was item, and I don't have a, just double checking, I do have 1 tool. I'm not even going to pull that. Well, I'd rather pull it now and discard it to something else. And then item, tool, and a stadium. I think I discarded all my stadiums. So counter catcher, TM. I was looking for a Bravery Charm.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Here we are. So that goes to hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to 3 there.
Yep.
So that'll put 6 damage counters on.
Yep.
And then, this is my discard, 1 onto Guardy.
Put 2 damage counters there.
Put 2 damage counters there.
Okay.
Monkey Dory.
Yep.
So take, how does that read? Can I not damage it on the bench? Or
As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks.
So then I'm going to Monkey Dory, take the, move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponents. So 2 damage counters there.
Yep.
So you're at 230?
230.
Fuck, I thought you were at just 200. That's where my 3, like my 6 damage does 180. And I was like, oh, 2 to 180. I didn't think about the Bravery Charm.
Well, how are you going to get my Pikachu up there, dude?
How big can get my Pikachu with this counter catcher that I just tutored up?
What's the stipulation on it? Yeah, because
I'm glad you know.
I'm glad you're professor. Because as soon as the professor's research went away, I was like, safe. Pikachu is safe.
No boss's orders.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. Well then, fuck. I wouldn't have gotten this. I had the Ultra Ball out. I would have gotten that instead. Well, we live and learn, I guess.
What's the old? I think it's mostly.
I'm still gonna skull this bug though.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And I'm gonna draw.
Electric energy.
Is right. I'm going to put on a Latias. My basic Pokemon in play have no retreat costs, which is so cool. So Gardevoir does 190.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get added bonuses for damage. It just moves the damage is everywhere
conditions.
else. I think it's safe to put this here. And then I'm gonna free retreat back, move up Pikachu. And then I'm going to Boss up your Fezandipiti.
God, this fucking pheasant, dude. Why do I even play with it?
And then I'm going to do 300 to it.
Okay. So it'll get knocked.
I'll draw 2 prizes.
And then before I even move these.
Having 50% of your electric energies in a mostly electric deck in your prizes.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Ralts.
What up, Ralts? What you doing with that counter catcher, buddy?
Oh, the counter catcher, buddy. What are you doing there?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get the Miraidon up, and I'm gonna hit him for 180. Cool.
And then I will draw. And then just in case this is your first time watching Pokemon, every damage counter is 10 damage. So that's why we label it like this. Just in case. I know there's some people jumping to new games on this channel, so hopefully that helps a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Silly cards in my hand that aren't helping me out at all, which is super annoying.
Yeah, me too. Clearly, I didn't play any of them. Played Ralts. I remember there being, what's the Middle Evolution, Curlia?
Curlia, yeah.
I remember there being a Curlia that had like good function to it.
Yep.
Is that Yellow Border?
Yellow Border Curlia let you.
It's gone.
I think it was discard a card, draw 2.
That's how long the, God, that's so good.
It's so good.
That's how long Gardevoir EX has been the at least viable, maybe not the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Because I remember Lugia and Charizard at the time were like the scaries.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to attach an electric energy. Oddly enough, I think the only thing I can do is just knock it out.
Blast it.
Draw a prize. Yeah, that's it. What's coming up to meet my super weak Miraidon?
I know, that's the problem, is it's super weak. Probably Scream Tail.
Makes sense.
Draw. Fuck you.
It's your card!
I know, I love it's particularly my Pokemon, I like saying it too.
Oh, okay. Did Fezandipiti end up back in your deck? Is that what you've been saying that?
Fezandipiti!
Fuck
You're
you!
back! You're back! There it is. There it is in my discard. I'm going to put it at the bottom. So it never comes back. So I need to attach 2 to this just to do the attack. 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon per counter. So 80. So I just kill the Miraidon. Mm-hmm. And use single prize. Yeah, I don't know how you got damage otherwise, so we'll do that.
Cool.
Hit it. Take 2. Fuck!
Draw.
Thought I had it.
Come on.
I didn't know you didn't have electric energy on there. I thought you had enough for 2 full attacks.
No, I do not. Currently, I have.
Well, shoot.
I think I'm going to Nest Ball, mostly to see what else I still have options in here. Oh, I could do that.
It's so sad having so many cards with so much functionality that you're like seeing so much of. Because I go, this top card could be one of 4 things and it's going to really help me. But it's like setting my chances at like, it just makes me feel like, well, it's got to be there.
It's got
to be there.
All right.
It's not there. How do I play when it's not there?
Got Fezandipiti. Put it out. I'm going to use his ability. Draw 3.
Fezandipiti, you son of a bitch. I buried you. I buried you.
Thank you. I got a super rod. Oh, thank you. I'll do 1 electric, or 2 electric and a grass, just so if I have to grab something with Joltik, I can get more than just 2 energies, because I think I'm out of grass in here, so shuffle those away. I think I'm short for making it worthwhile. Unless I draw that 1 specific card. So.
Hey, yo, it's in there.
Electric energy for turn.
Where'd that come from?
My prize, last turn.
Nice.
And then I'm going to put down an Iron Hands. It's not doing me much right now, but it's there. And then I'm going to boss up your Mew. And then swing out for 300. And lose all those energies. Take 2 prizes to hand.
Okay. Draw. Well, fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna Rare candy Gardevoir.
Sick.
But doesn't matter because there's only one prize anyway. If my Gardevoir goes, I got bigger problems.
That's
like
true.
a game loss. And then just to maybe spite you, I'm gonna Iono.
Okay. Ah. Only get one card.
Oh, I only get one card. Oh, I only get one card because I'm one away from winning. Here we go. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Ain't it. Let's. So we are going to, because it does 80.
Mm-hmm.
What was your little attack for 20?
20.
Okay, dude, let's put another energy on. Let's put another one on.
So you're 30? You have 30 HP left?
Why? Why are you smiling? Does something hit for 30?
No,
Where is it?
No, I'm just saying. It's like, of course, you've got 30.
That's why I was like, that's why I cared about the 20.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just for whatever reason, just in case. And then 60, 20 on 120 to your 140 on 250. So you're 110 away, 120.
Yep.
And yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to Arven. Look for a tool and look for an item.
God, I used to play decks that were so much more straightforward.
If I do this, what's my...
I love a game that gives me options and lets me draw a shitload of cards, so it's not bad. It's not quite C tier.
So I got a Bravery Charm and Earthen Vessel. Bravery Charm's mostly... It's going to be discard fodder, really. This is terrible. I'm going to Ultra Ball, an Earthen Vessel, and a Bravery Charm away.
Hey, you just got those.
I did. Such a stupid thing. I'm going to get a Galvantula.
The fuck?
It's an evolution of Joltik. It says
Okay.
attacks used by this Pokemon do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon if they have an ability. And for a grass and a colorless, if this Pokemon has any electric energy attached to it, this attack does 80 damage more. I'm going to retreat because I have free retreat thanks to Latias.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. I literally, I don't know if it was caught on mic, but I said something like, you'd lose an energy to retreat.
I'm going to Joltik Charge. Grass. Electric.
And those get attached, yeah?
Yep, they get attached.
All right, you're doing that. I'm drawing. Iono.
Okay.
Let's hope we got 2 in there. And it's right there.
Yep, it's right there. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Let's, I don't know if there's anything that'd be able to kill me, so blindly, I'm just going to hit that for a prize.
Cool. Draw. Arm press. For 160.
Dude, when I was taking my turn, oh my God.
Do you want to go back?
I couldn't have killed it, right? Yeah, I don't think I could have.
It's 230.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I'll just take it. Because I literally was like, all right, he's going to attach those. And I said that, I took my turn, and then I look up and I'm like, I didn't know it had any fucking
And when you were
shit
like,
on
there's
it.
nothing that can knock you out, I went, and then you were like, I'm just going to knock it out. I was like, okay. Because in my head, I was like, is there
you
anything
didn't
you
say
can't?
anything. You
Well,
didn't
I was like,
sharking. Sharking.
this is what it's like playing
No,
you and
it's
Magic.
my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, that sucks. Whew. No, I could have had a Gardevoir my turn too, but I just didn't have anything that could search for anything.
Yeah.
I had the rare candy, and yeah, it just didn't. I couldn't get a Gardevoir into my hand.
That's fair.
There was another. I wish I'd kept track of all the shit that I said with the doubles, but it was like I had energies in my hand, but I only had Ionos, so they went to the bottom.
Oh.
So I couldn't. I had nothing to discard, and I only needed one more to be able to knock something else out. But
Right.
yeah,
Well,
I think and unfortunately because Pikachu's a Terra Pokemon, but I had thought now that I know you have a Joltik evolution, that's good to know, because I would have just knocked it out instead of putting it on the Pikachu here.
yeah.
because I would have been like, oh, you wouldn't have been able to search for those energies. You wouldn't have threatened a lethal on being able to attack with whatever fucking arc you have. It was just like, why not kill him? But I was like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna search for?
So search for energies.
Yeah, but then you present a lethal with the stage 1, and then you also were able to put energies on. God, I wish I remember they put them on.
Yeah, Joltik's great. All right, well, let's see how you do.
I shouldn't be afraid of killing a Joltik.
That's true. It's just a little bug. Sometimes you gotta squash those bugs. Maybe you'll do it in game 2.
Coming from you, that's rich.
Yeah, don't kill bugs.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Coming from you, that's rich. Dude, I'd pull a bug's legs off and slowly lower it into a fucking volcano.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But you're like, no. And I'm like, I won't hit the bug. And you're like, kill my bug. God damn it, Brent.
Silly hand. What a silly hand.
Fuck you, Brent. I'm going to say that. Maybe I should stop saying fuck the Pokemon. You're the one putting them in there.
Oh, in your hand? I thought you were saying it because
I would have chosen to go first, by the way.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to go first again.
Miraidon.
Fuck you.
I did forget
we talked about. I was like, "What's this in here for?" He's like, it's a tech card for something." When I don't know. Remember when he said rewind?
I forgot.
You remember when he said he took the tech cards out for just like random meta calls?
I forgot.
That's right. That's all right.
Okay.
I've got an artisan. Oh, I didn't draw for turn.
That's my bad.
I got an artisan.
That one's on me. I'll take that one. I forgot that was a
you'll
tech
fucking
card.
take that one.
Well, most of the tech cards that I took out weren't psychic types, so when I kind of glossed over it,
I'm looking for a basic, but his hand is brutal. It is brutal.
3 of my cards are the same card, and they're supporters.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Because when you squawk and seize it away, I won't have any fucking... Well, I guess I'll just fucking throw a Ralts out there. I need one eventually. Shit was free.
Yeah.
It was free.
Makes sense. It's not bad.
You son of a bitch. I hope you're taking it personally. I'll try.
I'll draw.
I'll try using this. It's not a terrible card. So what is it? 20 damage for each benched Pokemon. Boom. So
Yeah.
it could be, what is that, 200?
Yeah.
20 more damage, so it's 20.
Oh, plus, so it's 220.
That's 220.
That knocks out
That's
like
good.
Miraidon,
That's
that knocks out
good. That's
Fezandipiti, that knocks
good.
it.
Fill your bench
Miraidon.
up. Yeah, fill your bench. Come on, tandem unit them out. Apparently, so this is a tech. So because it makes the weakness of all dragon type Pokemon psychic, so that it does 2x damage, that's a counter for like a Dragapult.
I'll get 2 Joltiks from there. And then I'm going to Nest Ball. For my Latias.
Fuck. I wish I had a Nest Ball. I would have squawked and seized so fucking fast.
I'm going to retreat Miraidon. Put up Joltik. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy. And then use Jolting Charge.
All right, I'm going to look before I act. But I'll draw. Curlia. Energy.
2 Electric and a Grass to Miraidon. Yep, you're checking.
I'm making sure they're checking too. I know they were just as lost as me.
And then a Grass on Pikachu.
I am going to Arven.
Ooh. A tool and an item.
I was like,
I thought you were going to finish it. I'm sorry.
Oh, nope. Doesn't have to be a dragon type, is it?
It does not. It's
I know.
no dragon.
Fuck.
A fine choice.
So Nest Ball and a Bravery Charm. Why did I fucking shuffle, man? I'm so bad. Bravery Charm out of that.
Nest Ball.
Nest Ball. Let me Artisan while I'm in there.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And I'm gonna have Monkey Boy and Mew Boy. Fezandipiti is gonna, it's gone. It doesn't exist in my mental anymore. It's
okay.
Not on the elemental charts. I think in 2 games you've knocked out my Fezandipiti 4 times.
You keep
one of those
it
games was 3 times.
It's an easy Miraidon.
How about that one? How about that one right there? Get him up here. Look at this fucking guy.
It's an easy Miraidon target. What do you want from me?
Basic.
Wait.
Can't go there.
Okay, I was like, what turn is it?
It can't go there. Yeah, where am I? What turn is it, he says.
With my 5 energies.
We'll, I suppose, leave that as is. But yeah, I'm gonna Step on the bug, as you would say, because apparently it's good.
Draw.
Interesting.
Attach for turn. And then I'm going to boss up your Kirlia. And I'm going to Photon Blast for knockout.
What the fuck? Did you see that? Did you see? It got stuck here and I kept pulling and I just threw it. Bravery Charm, no! After last game especially, I need it.
Getting up there in damage.
Nope. I'm gonna Super Rod these two back in.
Makes sense.
In a second. No, I need to do it now.
Someone's gonna be drawn with that Mew, I bet. What was that again? Oh man.
Oh god.
Card games are fun.
You fucking disgust me. Energies. I just said out loud what I drew.
I didn't even notice. It didn't even register. That's what you said.
I meant to go Mew, like restart or whatever the fuck it is. Energy. I just bend it so hard. Been like, oh, I don't need that land. Put it on bottom. Like, oh, Ben, stop.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'd have to tell you what I drew.
No, whoopsies. Well, I'm an Iono.
Oh, man.
I'm not shuffling.
Okay.
I got 5. Why'd I put them in my card spot there? Oh. Earthen Vessel, discard TM.
Yep. Hey, where'd you find those?
Dude, it's like I'm 4D here.
Yeah.
4D chess. I'm running the numbers. Doctor Strange over here running all the possibilities. Look at that. An Ultra Ball.
Yep.
To discard. Down. Oh, it's a Ralts.
Okay. An Ultra Ball for a Ralts. Okay.
Well, because I just discarding those energies just to get them out of here.
Right.
Hoping for a Gardevoir soon or a way to get one out.
Okay, you're saying hoping because in my head you Ultra Ball for the Ralts. Means you might have the Guardian hand.
You'd think.
Oh, okay.
You'd think. But if I get the Gardevoir, I don't have a Ralts.
That's true.
Then I guess I'm just. Wait, did I get a Ralts?
You got a Ralts. Are you
I meant to get a Kirlia.
I was like, because in my head I was like, you got a Ralts, which means you probably have the rare candy and Gardevoir in hand, which is killer. But then,
but then I have a Ralts.
Right, but I was like, maybe you want to put another one out because if I see you get the whatever, then I can knock it maybe.
Ultra Ball, getting Gardevoir.
Not a Kirlia?
Dude.
Okay.
Well, saying it out loud, the only difference was when I look at it 2 ways. Either, say I get the Kirlia, I either draw a Gardevoir or I get an Ultra Ball. With the Gardevoir, either I get a Kirlia, the Ultra Ball, rare candy.
So there's 3 options.
There's 3 options instead of 2, and that's like I promise you these can't help me.
That's a great way to look at it.
So it was like there's 3 potential draws here that could help.
Good job. I don't know. That's great.
Good job.
That's really good.
Good job.
Well, 1, great play. 2, explain it. Totally makes sense. That's great. I like it.
Some pro somewhere is like, dude, that's not how this game works.
I mean, probably not, but in my head, it totally makes sense.
I'm gonna Nest Ball just to get a bench for damage sake.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get Pheasant. You know what, dude? I'm into 8th chances.
Oh my god.
I'm into giving him
the Fezandipiti's down.
I can fix him.
Okay.
Why you say it like that?
I just said K.
Why you say it like that?
I didn't say it. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
So
whatever,
20, 40,
we're all
60,
whatever.
81, 20, 40, 60, 80.
So yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 160 plus the 20 it normally does. 180.
Good.
Dude's so good.
Drawing.
Oh God.
Yeah. Iono'd me into it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I also Iono'd me into not doing nothing. So it's not the worst.
And then I will swing 300 for knockout.
Alrighty. There goes the Bravery Charm. Well, now what? I'm just kidding. Fezandipiti, I'll just feed him to you. Screamtail, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker. Professor's Research. I'm doing it.
Where'd your Gardevoir go, though? How deep was it, though? How deep was it?
It was so deep.
Okay, then it
makes me feel a little bit better.
It was still a good play.
I just hate seeing it is all. I didn't want it to be the case. And also good news is, didn't get a rare candy, so I'm not missing out on what could have been there.
Yeah. I'm trying to be supportive.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good. The Gardevoir deck doesn't work well without Gardevoir.
That's true.
You killing it right away is like so disabling. Where like you put him out, you spend 1 energy, you've got everything you need. Yeah. You've got everything you need.
It's good to go.
Well, I'm gonna Super Rod.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just gonna be a Gardevoir that goes in.
You get to Fezandipiti.
Oh my god, I haven't done that.
See, look how good it is.
That's great. That's great. Well, I guess before I Fezandipiti, then I'm gonna Earthen Vessel away this energy, just to
grab two energies
to
thin it out.
Just a thin. It's psychic or any? Okay, 2 basic energies.
And you evolve into Curlier this turn. Okay,
I'm aware.
I'm
aware.
I'm
just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, how can I discard shit? Nothing. Well, maybe with this, draw 3. Energy on Mew.
It's not a bad option with his ability or with his attack.
Pass. Why are you
Draw?
smiling so much? I swear to God, dude, if this Curlier doesn't survive the night, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Oh man. This is the turn that if we were in a real tournament, this is determining concession. So I know whether or not. I guess it's game 2, so maybe not.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
The normal, from what I understand, the
Super
normal
odd.
Gardevoir gameplay is win game 1 and play so fucking slow that there is no game 3, even if you were to lose.
Super Rodding a Grass, Metal, and Electric Energy back in. And I did play an Electric Energy turn to Joltik. I'm going to retreat.
Skirt.
And then I'm going to boss up your Fezandipiti.
That feels. You're at 1. That sucks. That's just bad because you're at so low on prizing. But
And then I'll Photon Blast for knockout.
yeah, getting the more prizes is good. All right, I'll draw. I will Gardevoir.
Hey.
Oh my God! Just in time.
Gardevoir's here.
Fucking loser. God, I hate my Pokemon so much. I have no attachment to any of these
That's
mon.
so funny.
I'm definitely the bad guy in our story.
A little bit. I'm not, yeah.
All right. So those 2 are coming out onto here. The unfortunate math on all of these numbers. So I got 4. Monkey Dory can move 3.
Yep.
So I'll put 1 here, and I'm not even gonna put him there because it doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna put him there because I could just knock it out. That would have been dope.
Right.
And then use one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack.
So do Photon Blaster.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that goes here. Move with the Pikachu, and I'll...
I don't know what winning looks like for me here, but...
Such an awkward situation. So I'm going to Nest Ball.
Yeah, the natural balance of having Joltik have to attack to get the energies is nice. And the fact that there's 3 energy types on here instead of, I guess, 1 or even just 2, really.
Yeah.
But
if it was like a electric and 2 electric and a colorless, that would be crazy.
But the real part of it though is like if you would have gusted this up instead, I couldn't have had energies on anything. I wouldn't be able to attack. I'd just be stuck until you just one-shot everything.
Fezandipiti, draw 3. I'm going to Earthen Vessel, discarding a Nest Ball. Get a Grass. Let's do a Metal. I'm going back in.
I'm going back.
I'm going to Arven for an item card and a tool card.
Arven.
Don't even think it matters. I'm going to get a Bravery Charm.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And an Ultra Ball. I'm going to use the Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard.
Here you go, dude. Look at all the shit you can do.
Rescue Board and Electric Energy. Bravery Charm in hand.
Bravery Charm in hand.
Grab a Galvantula. Shuffle.
Yep. Swap, evolve, grass, kill.
Doesn't kill him. It only does. Oh, because it does have an ability. Oh, I was doing way more math.
What?
Because it
has an ability.
It has an ability.
Okay.
So it does
you said it doesn't have. I was like, wait.
It does.
What?
It has a 50. Yeah. So yeah, I'll switch out because of the retreat, free treat. Yeah. So it does 50 because it has an ability, 50 for the base attack, and 80 because of the electric energy. So it's doing 180 damage.
Oh, it adds because the electric energy too.
Because in my head I was.
It does 180.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So there was nothing I could.
Well, in my head I had a prime catcher too. I was just gonna get one of the little guys up, but yeah, I forgot with the ability it's gonna do 180.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd be able to kill this for sure, but I don't know. I guess I just assumed that you'd be able to do the swap. You've had the prime catcher every game I've played you.
Yeah.
Literally every single game.
That one it was prized. I had to dig for it, but we ended up getting there.
Damn.
Yeah, the early Curlia knockout. Whatever one I
skull fucked me.
That was rough.
Skull fucked me.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was not close, really. And like I said, I had such a rough opening hand that I don't feel too bad about it. Whereas like the first game, I felt like I was 1 card away every time, or 1 damage away, or oh look, I have a rare candy, no Gardevoir. I have to cycle my hand. Oh look, I got a Gardevoir, no Curlia. Oh look, it was just like, oh my god, I'm 1 away. I think having to assemble that and have energies in the discard and a mon to attack, it was just like so many pieces that had to come together, but it still got pretty close. I mean, obviously you had to still look for whatever, but if I don't kill the Miraidon there and I gust up the bug, you just kill me with the Miraidon. So it was like, it was the closest. Yeah, in the beginning of the turn, I didn't know because I needed a Ultra Ball and a way to get a Grass Energy. So I needed 2 item cards, and I had an Arven, but I could only get 1. With the Nest Ball, Fezandipiti, I drew my Earthen Vessel. So now I only need the Ultra Ball, which allowed me to do it. So luckily I had that option, but cool. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. Really appreciate it. You made it to the end of the video, which is always the best thing you do. Really, really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, that'd help out the channel a lot. And if you want to be notified when our next video goes live, hit the little bell. It'll let you know when we do go live. Also, if you want We also have a pretty set schedule of Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday is pretty set. Sometimes they shift, like if we have release things that we can do.
I know the embargo
lifted
Friday for Final Fantasy stuff, so we did some of that, but
so we'll see
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's what we shoot for. So don't hold us too harshly to it, but we're going to try to hit it as much as possible.
This is the extra channel anyway, right?
That's true, yeah. There's always stuff over on the CGB channel for you. So
that's pretty regimented.
Yes, that's pretty regimented. So we've got that going on. Also, if you're going to be in Vegas for MagicCon, come see me, Stokes, or Shay, or all 3 of us at our meet and greet at 5 p.m. on Saturday.
CGB will be there too.
CGB will be there too. We don't know his schedule as neatly as we know our schedule, which is we're there at 5. We've got the live show at 11 on Sunday. And other than that, we're walking around the con.
Well, it's funny considering I imagine you're trying to find CGB. It's probably harder for me to find CGB.
Yes.
And I have his phone number.
Yep.
I can't even find my wife. Like, I can't find anyone in that building.
It's tough.
We were looking around for some people that we wanted to meet from Kinda Funny.
Yeah. Took us a long time to find
40 minutes to walk around because I'm like, how do you track anyone? There's 60,000 people here.
Yes. And if you see me moving at the light speed in that place, I have nowhere important to be. I just walk fast. So feel free to stop me if that happens.
I'll do my best to set him in artist lines.
Yeah, because I just start walking and I start walking fast because I'm trying to see, I want to be everywhere at once. I think that's my problem. It's like, I don't want to miss anything. So I'm like trying to be everywhere at one time.
I get it. So, well, I designate my con days to be Friday is maybe do a scout of the shopping. Saturday do the shopping because they just got all the trades from Friday as well. So do some of that. And then depending on end of Saturday, Sunday, artists.
Cool.
To be like, cool, I have the cards I want. Sometimes the cards I want the artist to sign are the ones I'm looking for. Or, oh, I didn't know this artist was here. I didn't pay attention to their Scryfall list or whatever. Let me go buy one of the singles of a card that they have, So it's all over the place. But that's my I'm like very structured and not a wanderer.
You've got like goals. My goal is to meet one artist and then to talk to all of you. That's my only goals. So walking around just openly is kind of the easiest to do the second goal. So
I talk to anyone I'm standing next to.
That's fair.
That's like, you don't have to know who I am. I'm going to know you by the end of this.
Yeah.
Is kind of the goal. What decks did you bring? What are you playing? What's your favorite color?
How was your Friday if it's Saturday? How was your Saturday and Friday if it's Sunday?
Just pray you're not in an artist line with me. You will talk to me. I'm needy.
And then the last little bit, we do have merch for Worst Possible for this channel, for the Worst Possible Commander show over on coolstuffinc.com/CGB, the Cover Go Blue headquarters. Go pre-order some merch so we can do some more merch and you can rep the brand. And it really helps the show, the channel, and anything else we want to do here in the studio. So we really appreciate it. Stokes, do you have anything else for the fine people at home before we sign off?
I think I've given it my all.
Cool.
All I got.
Then we're going to sign off as we always do and say, it's been real.